Here we have St. Joseph, one of the most famous and beloved saints in the church, and he's holding a lily. Joseph, of course, was the spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary, chosen by God to be the one who would be her partner in life. Their marriage was an unusual one. She was the virgin mother of Jesus, and his chastity has long been celebrated. The lily is a sign of purity and chastity in love. Joseph was therefore also not the father, but the foster father of Jesus, who had God the Father as his father. But Joseph, as the father of Jesus, was the one who, in hidden ways that we don't know a lot about, was no doubt the one who had to instruct Jesus, divine and human as Jesus is, in the ways of life. For that we thank Joseph. In fact, his fatherhood has been celebrated not just as it was shown to Jesus, but he's been honored as the patron of the universal church, the church throughout the world. All people who call Jesus Christ their Lord have Joseph as a kind of father for them. We honor Joseph too because he is somebody who was a carpenter, a manual laborer. Joseph the worker. It has its own feast on May 1st, which supplements the feast of Joseph, spouse of Mary, on March 19th. On May 1st, we celebrate that Joseph is a worker. Pope Pius XII initiated that celebration in 1955 to counteract the communist worker movement and to celebrate that Joseph shows us how to be workers who are followers of Christ. Also, Joseph is the patron of a happy death. Joseph is the just man who was obedient when commanded to do certain things in the life of Christ. Think of the flight into Egypt. Think of his having to be caring for Mary and Jesus, even as Jesus was born in such poor circumstances. Joseph is also important because he came from the line or from the family of King David, and the Messiah, it was said, would be born of the Davidic line. And so it's through Joseph that Jesus comes to fulfill the promise of being the long-awaited Messiah. In Holy Name Parish, St. Joseph has special prominence because from 1953 until 2016, there was an active convent of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Boston, and they were the teachers in Holy Name Parish School. And so St. Joseph has made his impact on our church worldwide, on each one of our lives. He can be a father figure for us, a guide, a friend. And he is the one who reminds us that Jesus, his son, is the one who's worth following always. This window is the gift of Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Cephalo. The road next to Holy Name Church is named for them. And we can pray to Joseph. Joseph, as you guided Mary and helped Jesus, so protect us. Be a father in faith for us. Lead us to Jesus, your Son. Amen.